Hello everyone, you are welcome back. And in this video, we're going to be considering solving this quadratic equation that says 12x equals 29x minus 14, like I promised in our last video, that we're going to be solving the other examples. Now we're going to be taking the next one, which is 12x squared equals 29x minus 14. So the first thing we're going to be doing here is we're going to be rearranging. So it becomes 12x squared, it becomes 12x squared, then minus 29x, then plus 14 equals 0. Of course, we're going to be writing in the general form of the quadratic equation, which is ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. And that's what I've been able to do. Now let's quickly get it solved. So we're going to be multiplying what I have here with what I have here. So we have 12 multiplied by 14. And 12 multiplied by 14 is 168. So we have x squared in this case. So we have 168. So what are the two factors of 168 such that when we multiply them together, or when we add them together, they're going to give us 29, as negative 29 as we have in this case. So in order not to take much of our time, the factors are negative 21 and negative 8. So I'm going to be replacing negative 29x with negative 21 and negative 8. So let's quickly get that done. So we have 12x squared minus 21x, then minus 8x, then plus 14 equals 0. So from here, I'm going to be factorizing them by grouping them into 2 and also this. So I'm going to be having 3x common here. So I have 3x, and I open the bracket. So dividing 12x squared by 3x. So I have 3x in 12x squared, which is going to be giving me 3 in 12 is 4. Then I have x in x squared, that's x. So I have 4x. Then we have 3x in negative 21x, as we have in this case. So 3 in negative 21 is going to give me negative 7, of course. Then x dividing x is going to give me 1. So I have this. Then we're going to be looking at what is common between negative 8x and 14. And of course, we're going to be using negative 2 here. So we have minus 2, then we open a bracket, then minus 2 in minus 8x. That's going to be plus 4x. So we have 4x. So since I have 4x here, then I'm going to be doing the same thing. Minus 2 in 14. That's going to give me minus 7 also. Then everything equals 0. So from here, out of these two, you can see they are the same. So I'm going to be picking out one. So which is going to be equal to, so we have 4x minus 7. Then multiplying, then I'm picking out the 3x and the negative 2 as I have here. So we have 3x minus 2 all equal to 0. So it's either 4x minus 7 equals 0 or 3x minus 2 equals 0. So it's either 4x equals 7, or we have how that 3x equals 2. Then it's either x equals 7 divided by 4. 7 divided by 4, or we have x to be equals 2 divided by 3. So these are the final answers to x. X is either 7 over 4 or x equals 2 over 3. And that's how we go about this. Now let's move into the next question. So this question says we should solve 10y squared plus 3y equals negative 1 over 5. Of course, we're going to be rearranging to have 10y squared plus 3y then plus 1 over 5 equals 0. So since we have been able to arrange it, so we need to find a means through which we can neutralize the fraction that we have. We don't really want fraction. So we don't necessarily need fraction. And how can we remove the fraction here when we have an equation? So all we just need to do is multiply all through by the LCM of the denominator. And the denominator here is 5 only. So multiply through by 5, which is the LCM of 5. So multiplying each term by 5 gives us 50y squared, because when I multiply 10y squared by 5, it's going to give me 50. Then I have plus multiplying 3y by 5 is going to give me 15y. Then multiplying 1 over 5 by 5 is going to give me plus 1. All equals 0. So all I just need to get done here is I can multiply the first term, which is having y squared, and the constant term, so which is going to give us 50y squared, of course. Then what are the two factors of 50 such that when I add them together, I'm going to get 15, as I have here in the middle. So the two factors, they are 10 and 5, without wasting much over time, because 10 plus 5 is going to give us 15, and also 10 times 5 is going to give us 50. Now that's what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be replacing 15y with 10y and 5y. So we're going to be having 50y squared. So instead of writing 15y as I have here, I'm going to be replacing with plus 10y, then plus 5y, because these are the two factors. Plus 5y, then plus 1 equals 0. So I'm going to be factorizing by grouping them 2, 2. That is this and this, then this and this. So I'm going to be having 10y to be a factor between 50y squared and 10y. So I have 10y plus 10y is common. Then I open a bracket. Then I'm using 10y to divide 50y squared. So when I divide 50y squared by 10y, I'm going to be having 5y, of course. Then plus dividing 10y by 10y. That is, I'm dividing this 10y here by this 10y here also. So I'm going to be having 1. Then we have 1 to be common here, so plus 1. Then open a bracket. 1 in 5y is still going to be 5y, of course. Then 1 in 1 is going to be 1, so plus 1 equals 0. So from here, we have two expressions inside the bracket, and both of them must be the same as I have here. So all I just need to do is write one of them out. So I'm going to be having 5y plus 1. Then I'm picking 10y and plus 1 that are outside here. So I have 10y plus 1 equals 0. So it's either I have the first expression in the bracket, which is 5y plus 1. So either 5y plus 1 equals 0, or the second expression in the bracket, which is 10y plus 1, or 10y plus 1, 10y plus 1 equals 0. Then either 5y equals negative 1, or I have that 10y equals negative 1. So the final answer, either y equals negative 1 over 5, or y equals, when I divide by 10, negative 1 over 10. So these are the final answers to solving the quadratic equation. So please do well to subscribe, to like, to share, and to comment. Also, anticipate for more videos under quadratic equation, because I'm going to be extending everything. I'm going to be solving as many problems as possible. We're going to be heading into all other forms of quadratic equation. We're going to be looking at quadratic roots. We're going to be looking at symmetric roots. A lot of things will be looked at in this series. Anticipate for more videos. You are great.